right. What is. Oh, shit. Forgot to grab my mic. Whoops. All I said was, what is it? Or what is? What is going on? Yeah. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and review last week. So, we're actually going to go over here to Notion and start off with my weekly recap Notion. And yeah, we're gonna have to pivot here to go to last week. Oh, did I just screw that up? Oops. Oh, all right. So, what were we thinking last week? Here's just a brief. Nope, those are the relative equalize. We fill out the summary. We didn't. All right. So, flow analysis. There was a tough read on the ES flows for me. Tide followed price significantly, and the nets had a put selling into the close almost negative. Calls were sold with large volumes near the close and stayed negative though. So it seems like net call selling, so bearish bias was in play. So just look at the beginning of the week real quick. We'll start with the daily just to get a rough view. So yeah, Monday, boom, spot on. Big sell off on Monday. We ended up tapping back into those lows there. And you can see on Dow Jones, we ended up putting in a new low where we had SMT. So sometimes I have a weekly bias and it happens on Monday. So that's what happens. Sometimes can never have a full weekly, full idea. Usually only have, a few days. Sometimes it ends up playing out in the week. It ends up playing out during the week. It's kind of what happens. Sometimes even the next week. But anyways. So yeah, so we were bearish, blah blah blah, net call selling. So bearish bias was in play as I wrote for Friday analysis. QQQ clearly bearish, and Russell was bearish as well. Let's look at what ended up happening. I think it all happened on Monday, yeah. And then yeah, there we go. Excuse me. What am I doing? So the flow we'd read was spot on. Sorry. For some reason I'm just full of burps and stuff right now. All right, NASDAQ had taken out last month's open and filled the weekly fair value gap, daily displacement forming, which is funny because NASDAQ was showing relative strength, and then ended up, we know what happened later. Daily displacement forming from Friday's candle, no bullish market structure shift. It's been rebalanced, taking out relative lows. And also created ES bullish SMT at the lows. Yeah, so we had that bullish SMT already. So we had the bearish bias. Boom, NASDAQ held up stronger than everything else, I think. Yeah, look at that. Didn't even take out Friday's low. So that was a spot on read. So let me go ahead and I was bearishly. Oh man, my phone's on the way with the keyboard. All right. Biased. And it ended up playing out exactly as thought or as one would think. A sweep of the highs of Friday, leading to a red candle on Monday with NASDAQ showing strength, as I also, man, just ignore the spellings, man. So saw in the flow. Spelling isn't the criteria here. So yeah, spot on there. ES very similar, blah, 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 blah. Very clean relative. So yeah, I'm still eyeing a low sweep on SPY just because ES had already taken out the lows. They weren't relative equal anymore. And SPY still has those. So I do think, and we didn't even come that deep on ES. So I still think this area here is definitely a strong draw on liquidity, especially if we get a reversal. And which is funny because we're kind of getting that flow signatures, those flow signatures all week as we were driving higher, having bearish flow basically like every day. So yeah. All right. So yeah, that was right. YM also below tag weekly, couldn't go deeper. So I should have anticipated this YM going deeper just because if that's going to be SMT to go long, I mean, I should have had that kind of in the back of my head. Russell Long's boom, that played out as well. So cool. Thesis was like spot on. Relative. Oh my gosh, I can't think right now. Strength. Thesis. RTY was also spot on, and I crushed some days trading it long as we got the SMT. Though I did take some silly losses due to putting too much weight on the smaller time frame SMT when we want to see our time frame align first to confirm bias, then use lower time frame to confirm a setup. So yeah, boom. I think that's basically a good recap there. News last week we had CPI, PPI. Were there days I shouldn't have traded or taken a break? Yeah, more so avoided bad setups on Monday, but was smart to take off. I think I took off Tuesday since there was broken just bad trading, we'll just say that. Bad trading Monday. Sleep this last week was actually terrible. Needs work here due to the diet, honestly. Eating sugar for fun and shit food, probably specifically costs me some losses and missed ops um and and P&L on winners. I should have made more. So yeah, that's been an issue, but I think I'm realizing how big of a deal eating sugar. It really messes with my sleep when I have like this just sounds stupid, but it's like yeah, I just need to stop fucking eating shit. So yeah. What are you looking at? What I thought. Dude, I took a Zen and I feel way better. Just for like 2 seconds. Not even that much. You want some of this? I put it in for like literally like 1 minute and then took it out. But don't take it all because I want to still use it. Even if you do, actually, I'm feeling great. So, all right. Did I write up and review all my trades? No. No. Need to fix sleep as this was also a factor here. Things done well. Still getting great reads on the PA, and this is due to my diligence in my EA-day analyses and my pre-trade lives and plans, as well as recording my screen while trading and walking through what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking and shit. Already good? Yeah. Dude, it makes me happy that I'm like, it makes me happy that I'm feeling it this strong because the nicotine from Thursday and Friday or whatever, Friday, Saturday, whatever. Things to improve, sleep, aka diet. This is the huge element I can easily fix to make sure I'm crushing it. Crushing it. Missed ops. Uh, hmm. Yeah, there were a bunch of missed ops actually. A bunch, as usual. At least two, and actually at least three because of Monday. At least three, as Monday trading was a good op on the short side. Man, let me actually. This is the whole point of this. We gotta look this. Uh, so I should have either been shorting ES and NASDAQ, ES or NASDAQ, and that's for just review. This is a good. This will be a rep here if I actually get this in. So Monday, Sunday. Oh, that's PM. I need to turn on just to give me some easy. Yeah, Monday we dug up higher. I should have been looking for a short here. We took out this high. Let's look at these charts. Better read here. Oh wait, yeah, we're over here. So here was the setup here. Let's see if I could have rationalized it here. All right, maybe I did catch this. Did I catch this? Let me look at my write-ups. Playbook. Write-ups. October 9th. What was October 4th? That was Friday. So it should have been after that. What? Yeah, man. See, this is exactly why you need to fucking do this shit. June. Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't. When was this? Second. Oops. So on the second, boop, 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 10 a.m., 6 p.m., 10 a.m. Oh no, third. Or what the fuck? Oh, right. Okay. The 3rd of September. Let me just make sure that this is Date of entry, 3rd of September. This needs to be fucking finished. Not finished. That'd be a good one to go back and finish that. But yeah. So looking here, so yeah, this is where I do remember, I think I did take some losses here. So we got this high in here on the Russell before we got it on anything else. And then we had this big sell-off here. Boom. Market structure shift. Dig back up into here. That's a very obvious SMT to short Russell. Oops, let me do that. And we didn't really get much. Oh, we had a SMT here that ended up getting taken out. So so I think it was a tough day here, huh? There was an SMT and it just didn't work, I think. What happened? There was no news, so I should have been waiting for the open, but that was right here. So 5 minutes. So 9:30, boom. Yeah, so this is where I messed up. I think I was trying to long. I don't know what I was doing. Dude. Should have been looking short. Okay, yeah, no SMT there actually. Maybe that was wrong. Yeah. So yeah, I think I went short here and then it ended up just getting me out because I was risking this wick or something. So it just didn't end up playing because here's the open. Boom, I think I got short here and then it got me out. Risking this. Yeah, that's what happened. And then what actually got me in was after the open, ES took out this high into area of interest. So the logic was flawed then because I should have waited for a real SMT. No. Yeah, we had a this low get taken here. Yeah. I think this would have been the signal here to avoid this trade. Boom. Dow Jones already took out the low. And that should have been actually a bullish idea to get long into here. Then I should have gone short. But should I have? So we get this high. There's no SMT. This high came in. So this was an SMT here with NASDAQ being stronger. Then we come right here and create the correct form of SMT. ES taking out this high. And then that's the short. So there was a very good short opportunity here and I missed it. So yeah, that's, yep. So clear missed opportunity here. I'm actually gonna take a picture of this so that I can, no, let's not do that yet. Even spread this out a bit and get the right opportunity here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we had the SMT here. If we look at YM, Yeah, boom. There's a, yeah, cool. There we go. And we'll note that for last Monday, SMT short that I missed due to also losing other trades against my, against the clear logic in the charts where YM took the low, invalidating the bearish setup at the open, then actually offering it later at the SMT in the chart here. All right, cool, 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 cool. So yeah, lots of missed opportunities. At least 3 Monday. There was a few later week, which I ought to go back and do as missed op write-ups. So yeah, performance for the week, I would say I did okay. I did take some good trades. I did do most of my diligence, but then I failed my goal. I didn't hit my goal. I would actually rate it pretty bad. Maybe C minus. Missed too many ops. Lack of discipline with diet and sleep. And then didn't perform as I should have due to sleep and not doing my process fully, aka the reps and daily process. One thing I can do now, honestly, it's just stop eating shit before bed. This is actually a big deal. Actually, what have I learned this week? There's plenty of ops. I'll miss them if I'll miss them and lose money if I continue to eat shit. And yeah, eat, not, that's it. It's as simple as that. Just want to keep it simple. All right, there's the weekly recap. Now we can do the plan, the most exciting part. We'll move this off to the side. Now we can see the beautiful charts. So, what news is coming out this week? Well, we have the wrong week selected here. We have, we gotta, let's check the other calendar. So we just got some orange folders tomorrow. So it should be decent. Tuesday, Just need to see the whole week. Man, this is loading so slow. All right, whatever. Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, both kind of have lower news, and for the whole week, basically. Thursday is the real day where we got retail sales. So, what news this week? Red folders on Thursday, retail sales. Orange and yellows the rest of the week. I think this could mean Monday we get a nice move. Could be good. But prepping the weekly candle for Thursday as a key time to watch price delivering into it and then a move. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I can really look at right now is just how price is going to move and going into Thursday. So Monday, I think something nice should happen. Friday, we do have some orange folders too, a lot, 3 of them. Man. So yeah, Monday we got OPEC, some Fed speakers. Tuesday, New York index, manufacturing index, some more FOMC oranges, and then import exports Wednesday. So just an orange folder week. So should be good. And then Thursday we do get those jobless claims, Philadelphia manufacturing index, core retail sales month per month, crude oil. So that Thursday is going to be a crazy day. And Friday, just a bunch of other orange folders, building permits, more FOMC guys. So I think it'll be a good week. Even though there's only one red folder day, I think that it'll still be really good. No, we do have a holiday tomorrow. So times to avoid trading this week. Nothing really, but being cautious about Monday as it is a holiday. Bank holiday. All right, now we can start the analysis. But I'm actually need to go to the bathroom real quick. And then the fun will start. So hold on 1 minute here. Check. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Indices. We'll start with Dow Jones, weekly candles. Actually, let's even look at the monthly. So, monthly, just a big green candle. We've actually finally made some new highs. Nothing yet. Yeah, we are green still, taking out everything. Last week was pretty big green candle. Cool. So we got a big green candle too on. So we got this daily fair value gap here. Be a nice area of interest. And let's turn this a little bit less obvious. This weekly candle has been filled in. Wait, what the? Cool. Weekly candle has been traded into, and we've delivered on that promise. Got old rel what the got old relative equal highs here. All right. Cool. So yeah, um, currently all-time highs. Dow Jones actually had some nice uh premiums that were bullish. Yeah, we've displaced on out of this range. So this is the current dealing range. Obviously a fair value gap here on the 4. Uh, shader, but yeah, I want that there. I mean, yeah, we're just at all-time highs. We've displaced on the lower time frames. The daily's displacing. 4-hour displacing. So yeah, this seems we're just at all-time highs. We had these relative equal highs. Here's the previous high. Mark that out. Oops. So yeah, I mean, not much here to really go off of. It's has not displaced here. So could come lower. Here shows the chart. The real thing to look at is the flows, I think, right now, actually. So let me mark the. So yeah, DIA. Following price in the flow. You can see here on SPY though, negative calls, tons of call premium here as the puts came down, and the premiums went down a little bit there. So it seems like they were like disguising something here, and more put selling or call selling into here. Looks like they're selling it. They're selling calls as the price goes down. So to me, there's more than meets the eye here. And then puts did rise there into the close with calls still coming down. So bearish on SPY, Nets, Tide. Even the Tide, man. Calls dumped, puts ripped. It's probably a gap down. We can check the overnight. So let's check overnight. Weekend Wall Street. Nothing. Maybe a big gap down today or tomorrow. Oh wait, that's the Dow Jones. Also the Dow Jones. Why does it keep showing the Dow Jones? SPX. Yeah, nothing on SPX either. Interesting. So to me, that means today and tomorrow will be very interesting. I think we could easily get a huge reversal. Obviously, we gotta look at the chart. But tide dumping, puts ripping, everything is saying that. QQQ, same thing, QQQ. Uh, uh, QQQ Holdings also, yeah, everything is bearish, dude. This is like crazy that it hasn't gapped down over the weekend. We'll see. We'll see what happens at the open. But last thing, IWM. Same fucking shit. But that's not interesting. Yep. So that gives me a reason to look for bearishness. Makes sense since we're failing above this high on Dow Jones. Um, it is such a bearish flow that I think we could come back down here. Literally back down here. So first target would obviously be internal and then inside of this. I think this will be an interesting area too because there's that daily fair value gap. And if you look at the Dow Jones Industrial, we do have the same relative equal low still. Why the fuck is this there? Let me just make sure this isn't an old dead one that just, for some reason, these haven't been deleting off my chart. So yeah, and then these old relative equal highs should also be an area. So I think we would easily come into here, and this would be a nice like bounce zone before continuing, if we do continue. So inside of this range will be the obvious draw on liquidity. I think it'll take this whole thing out. And then same thing on SPY. Also very interesting area there. Uh, so yeah, I think this gets taken even lower. I think it could actually be a very bearish week or few weeks, whatever. We'll see how fast it happens. Now looking at ES, we've had a big displacement. I think this just immediately gets rebalanced, at least to this in here. New week opening gap. We also still have this daily fair value gap. Oops. Yeah. Still got a daily fair value gap. Almost relative equal lows there. Hold high here. You can just kind of get rid of that. So yeah, I think this all gets immediately traded down into. Obviously, we got this little. We have a shift in this area, so that could support price a little bit. Typically, if we're going to go lower, we want to go higher first. We've already done that. Um, but yeah, we're leaving room for that to happen still on the smaller time frames. So yeah, very similar situation here. Now we got relative equal lows there now. And why is this so long? The heck, dude? So yeah, very clear draw on liquidity there. I think these old relative equal highs have already kind of been messed with here. Gonna leave that there. These ones, so I think we do come lower into this order block at least because we got that daily. So we'll probably wick down into this new week opening gap before we do probably have a move away from that. And that aligns with, yeah, everything we all just said. So yeah, this I think will come down. How we do that, we'll see. We'll have to look at this first. But let's look at the other indices first. NASDAQ, SMT already created. Has not taken out prior weeks. Daily. Nothing on the daily. Showing nothing on the daily showing us bullish signs. 4-hour displacement traded to twice. Wait, just gonna keep an eye on this. QQQ, not as clean at the lows. And it's been working out this gap here. We opened here, came down, and then closed here. The gap down here. So we've been respecting that gap still. And we do have relative equal highs here. So it is likely we could come higher initially, just to take this all out. As you can see, we've taken it out, but the bodies could. So yeah, it's just an interesting read there. Big gap down. Traded up and then just opened up and came down. I've already messed around with this area. Whoops. Holding this range on the daily. No. So yeah, I think this should just follow the movements in ES. Obviously, we do have almost a shift out of here on the 1 hour, and sort of relative equal highs in this. So we could soup this, take this high out, and then go lower. Makes a lot of sense. Taking out this high, lining up with what we think could happen in the QQQs. But at the same time, this could be it. Like we could come down, yeah, create a shift there. So yeah, I'm thinking we could soup these as a possible idea. Let me set an alert there. That's very likely that that could happen. We got relative equal highs up here. People will just put in their stop above this. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're manufacturing. We get that soup, boom, we rip face to the downside. Nothing even on the 15-minute, man. And then we had these relative equal highs here, which were created this too. So it is possible that that was the soup there. Have not shifted down though, even on the 15-minute. So nothing yet confirmed for any sort of 2022 model. All right, Russell, now's your shot. Russell took that out. We're also looking pretty bullish, but we've seen these moves can easily just be completely taken away. First of all, let's go to the month. So we do have a shift forming here. If we get a downside move though, it will not be there anymore. All the way down in here. So this order block here would be my area of interest as well as this one. For some reason, this will not be deleted. I've tried 1,000 times. Oh, there we go. Just had to restart the computer, I guess. We do have relative equal highs here though, so I think that could align with the idea that we do head higher quickly, and then getting that reversal to rebalance this, maybe make a new low. We'll see. Nothing super confirmed yet. This is the only area that's a confirmed shift here, and it is on the 4 hour. So what might happen here, which is super interesting, is this range holding the low while YM takes these relative equal lows here and giving that relative strength into this, down back into this order block. So we'd want to see that happen first because we don't have any relative strength set up here yet. So Russell wait for the higher time frame SMT long bias to confirm with YM making new lows versus RTY. And even the NASDAQ and ES as SMT tools as well. So yeah, this will not be in play for me yet. Yeah, we'd have to wait for a confirmed bias here. Though I think it's likely it gives it. I'm gonna ignore Russell really until we get that shift down here. Cool, so now we can compare and look at all these guys. So 4 hours. Man. So yeah, if something like this. Oh, you know what? Oh, all we'd have to do is take out these lows here. So if we came down into here, wow, yeah, this low here. So I'll be looking for a long switch bias here. That would be a higher time frame sort of a thing. This is a significant low here in Russell. Yeah, we may even hold this area for a long time before we get that final move down to take these lows out. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So a very high interesting area there on YM. So longs may be in play this week still on Russell. Man, it seems like you could have just entered a short on the close here on NASDAQ. Takes out this high. Thursday close. ES taking out these highs. It's a higher high here. NASDAQ failing. With YM also giving it. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks really good. Looks like we're right about there for a short. So just this quick summary here. Like we are just about ready for a very nice big short. That YM daily fair value gap as ES has already our time frame, intermediate term SMT, and now we just want that layup entry on the smaller SMT, or even we may have gotten it there on Friday. So yeah, watching this at the open is going to be very interesting on at least Sunday open. So yeah, and it would make a lot of sense since Monday's a holiday, even though the markets will be open. So we have this SMT here. Go ahead and label that. We've got the SMT. Now we just want to see something on the smaller time frame. Hopefully. We may not get it. This might have been enough here. We created a higher high here. So this high is still the one to be watching for. And we manufacture these highs. Boom. So watch for some sort of a yeah, just a smaller time frame SMT. I think what we want to see though is still that SMT in YM and ES though. So maybe one more pop higher. We dig down, maybe we pop higher, maybe we dig down here, pop higher, we'll see. And we get some sort of SMT here. What has that looked like in the past? Let's look. Let us look. Oops. Boom. So let's look at one of our write-ups here. It's going to be create a new filter. Gallery. Name it as a playbook filter. And filter this by playbook trade. And we're going to look for double confi. How do I? Giving me my options, but I don't know why it's doing this. Sort. All right, maybe that worked. Nope, it didn't work. Playbook filter. Properties. I just want to filter these. What? Okay. So it's only filtering it if there's a playbook option already. How do I sort? Man, sort manually. Maybe they're all at the bottom. Oh, here we go. There we go. Save for everyone. Oops. Cool. So these are all the double confi setups that I've had. Oh, that doesn't show me my charts. Cool. So we had a higher high here in YM. Okay, wait, yeah, this was a complicated one. YM came and took out and tapped the high where we had a previous SMT, while ES was being stronger. No, NASDAQ was being stronger. This is about it. This one was a really difficult one, so that's not the best But wait, there's that other picture here. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we had the SMT here, and it was the wrong form, but it's an interesting SMT though. That's why it's marked. And then it was an SMT with Russell or Dow Jones too, so that's what made it significant. Was Nasdaq was the only one to make a new high here. So this is kind of a bad example, so we'll just ignore that. So we had the move down, then we got that smaller time frame SMT with Nasdaq being weaker, ES being stronger, manipulating that high, and then YM made the new high. So this is exactly a perfect example here on this move right here. Um, looking for a intermediate SMT internally, while YM just gives us that quick move out and creates that SMT high on the higher time frame here, confirming both of these are going to go down. So we're going to use YM to confirm both of them, and then use ES and NASDAQ to get the right sort of SMT, which we already have. So far we don't have the SMT on YM. That was good, man. That was good. Yeah, we don't have the SMT here. ES is already at all-time highs. These are the highs here. So we want to see a SMT occur. We had one right there, but then it got taken out here. Yeah, we're gonna be watching this high here. Cool. So yeah, we'll be looking for that. It may not happen the exact way I'm saying, but it happened very similar to that. And that's very obvious, very specific, very clear, and that will give me confidence to like fucking throw half the account in there. Just kidding. We'll risk normal. But yeah, that is very clear, man. I love that. Love it when it's clear like that. Yeah, what could happen is get that move, some sort of a move down, come up. Sorry, we come here, we come lower on NASDAQ. We get a move back up into internal range. Intermediate term SMT inside of the range, current range. I think this high is the high, possibly. We'll see. If NASDAQ takes this high out, we will still have the trade in play, but we'll just have to really keep an eye out for the same SMT I'm looking for, but the smaller time frame will be super key. So being very diligent on the 1 minute will be awesome. So yeah, there's the plan this week. Looking for shorts because of the flow. We'll be looking for either a market structure shift to confirm the trade, like on the 5 minute, 15 minute, preferably 15 minute, and then SMT either way. So we're looking for SMT it's either going to be internal or it's going to happen in a little bit more fast way as we come up into this high, if we do. So as of right now, though, we do have an SMT here. So all this might be saying is we may just come down on NASDAQ here. So looking for the short on ES will also make a lot of sense. But preferably NASDAQ's gonna be just as good to short. Probably better though, most likely. We'll see. These have been just rotating back and forth, so it's kind of hard to catch that which one's gonna move the best particularly. So it could just spread them out. If both set up, I'll probably just get 50-50 on both. And I'll probably go a little bit bigger just because this is such a easy, like if it happens the way I'm looking for, it will be such a textbook trade that it is my duty to probably go a little heavier than normal. Only if we get a good entry and like do everything correctly, obviously. So, yeah, looking for a short. Yeah. Short on a SMT and smaller time frame longs will still be possible on YM, ES, or NQ if we get further SMT, further SMT for the cell setup is obvious and a long in RTY may set up later this week. All right, cool. That is clear as day. Love it when it's clear like that. Cool. Anything else? Other than that, I just got to do some write-ups, like we just mentioned on the recap. Anything else to take note of? Uh, maybe the IWM, maybe those highs. Yeah, VIX is still high. So that's another confirmation there. With gold still grinding higher. XRP. I don't know why it does that. All right, yeah, that's super clear. I like how specific this is one of the most specific things I've ever done. So cool to see my development in that. But other than that, that's the plan. Is there anything else I need to do today other than that? No. That is it. Just be around for the open on Sunday. And then, yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is it.